guys, so in Jamaica our options of food are endless. We have so much to offer, so much variety. So in today's video I want to share one of those variety with you, and that is stew chicken, just another way to do your chicken. So our chicken is washed and clean, very important. And now I have measuring spoons so I can go ahead and give you guys the right measurements. So first up is the all-purpose. Need about 2 of this. Remember, cover the chicken. Be generous. Next, the Lawry's. Be generous. That's good. Black pepper, about a teaspoon. See, generosity is key. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of ginger powder. Now I will be putting fresh ginger, but I still like to add a little bit of powder. The most important ingredient of all is your browning. Now if you don't have this browning, you can always brown your sugar in the oil, and I'll show you that. Let's do half a teaspoon of browning. You're just gonna have it all over, and then that's why I have gloves, so I can use my gloves and get the rest of it out. Okay, and so this is the dry ingredients, and now you're just gonna rub everything together. As you rub it, you'll see how your chicken is already brown. How fantastic. Yeah, so you rub the chicken like this. I'm gonna come here and add, this is garlic and ginger, fresh ginger. You're gonna add garlic and your fresh ginger. So you add it like this. And this is the only ingredient I'm gonna add right now, because when I put this in the pot, I need it to brown a little bit first. I'll still brown it a little bit. So this is all I'm doing. So you see, beautiful brown color. So it's already brown. So that's the purpose of the browning. So for an hour to 2 hours before you put it in the pot. Overnight is always better. Now after putting your garlic in, and as your meat sits a little bit, I'm gonna cut up habanero pepper to go in. Maybe I'll just do a little bit because I have kids. So this is the remaining vegetables that's gonna go in your pot after you have browned your meat a little bit. You have your tomato, your onions, your green onions, your bell peppers, the habanero pepper, and your thyme. So guys, remember I told you, if you don't have browning, this is a method for you to use to brown your chicken. And this is sugar. So you're gonna pour the sugar in the oil like so. So here you see the color beginning to change. So that's the sugar turning brown, and this is practically how they make browning. It's really sugar. Now, as this is done, immediately you're gonna add your chicken. So you add your chicken. And you basically just give it a stir. Already it smells so good. So as you give it a stir, you are not going to add water. Do not add water. You're going to cover your pot right away. So the reason why I say do not add water once you put the chicken in, because you want the chicken to spring its own water. You don't want to add water. If you add water, that's going to take away from the flavor. I don't add water. You'll see in a little bit. I'm going to come back to the pot. I'm going to open it. So you probably let this sit for, you keep watching it, maybe for 5 to 10 minutes. You come back and you look, and then you're going to see that the chicken form its own water. You don't want to add water. You add water afterwards, okay? So after about 3 minutes, we're going to check. You see, what is that? Water. Beautiful water. So you're going to have your pot on medium heat. Now is when I'm going to add your cut up vegetables. I'm gonna add my thyme, I'm gonna add my onions, my tomatoes. I like to add my bell pepper a little bit later actually, and the reason being, a chef once told me bell pepper has this sting to them that you want to handle them delicately. So So I like to put my bell peppers at the end. Plus I like to taste my bell peppers. When you cook, when you put the bell peppers in too early, you kind of don't taste it at the end, and I like my bell peppers a little bit more pronounced in my dish. So you see, after you put in your vegetables, everything nice and look good, you cover it again. Still no water. This is how you get the real flavor of the Jamaican brown stew chicken. You don't add no water, no bunch of water in the food. You let the food do its thing, like science do its thing. You saw that the meat produced its own water. Now the vegetables are gonna produce their own water, and all of that goodness come together. This is gonna be great. Oh my gosh, that scent is just wonderful. So you see how much water is already, look at that, beautiful. All that water, I haven't added no water yet. This water is all from the chicken, from the vegetables. Now I'm gonna add water. So what I did is the water that was in the container, I just basically added in it, and this is about 3 cups. It looks like chicken stock, but not. No, I'm adding my water. And what I want to do when I'm adding my water, I just want to cover my meat to, okay, we could use all. So there you go, 3 cups of water. So I want to cover my meat like this with the water. So this is all the extra water I added. So I just added another 3 cups of water to the meat. And so one of the ingredients for the brown stew chicken is the ketchup, but I'm not going to put the ketchup yet. Once again, I'm going to let the water, collect all the flavors first, then I'm going to add the Okay, so after we just added the water, the 3 cups of water, see, everything is lovely. Now is when I like to come and add my ketchup and add my bell peppers. Spoon of ketchup, so I mix that in nice. This is just going to give it a nice little flavor. Add my bell peppers. You can already see this deliciousness, can you? Just another way to do your chicken, Jamaican style. We cover that. Woo, do you see that? Cut a bubble. After about 15 or so minutes or 20 minutes, you're gonna come back and you just stir occasionally. So this is it. This is the finale. After about another 15 or so minutes, you want to come back and you want to check, and then this is good. Jamaican brown stew chicken done. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. 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 Beautiful.